$35 an hour as a family nurse practitioner with a doctorate degree, I was disappointed. And I was still working bedside as a registered nurse. What does that tell you? So do not do it for the money. So is it worth it to become a family nurse practitioner in 2024? Hi everybody, welcome back to this channel. I am so glad you clicked on this video. If you are new here, my name is Gail. I'm a registered nurse, a family nurse practitioner, and also a nurse educator. I teach nursing for a living as needed. I don't really do it full-time, but I do teach nursing. But my full-time job is a family nurse practitioner as of now in a local primary care clinic here. And today I am going to tell you everything about how much I get paid. We'll be talking about family nurse practitioner salary. So what can you expect to make as a family nurse practitioner? Can you just acknowledge how big our community is growing here on YouTube? Thank you so much for everybody that's taking the time to subscribe. I am not a gatekeeper. I'm here to tell you everything I wish I knew before becoming a family nurse practitioner, because even a registered nurse, I'm really here to just spill the tea, because the information I share here, I wish I really knew it before becoming a family nurse practitioner, or even before practicing as a registered nurse or a family nurse practitioner, right? So that is why I became a nurse educator, to be able to give back to students nurse and to be able to tell them what they need to know for the future career. So I don't really gatekeep here in this channel. You can look at my previous video. I share everything I wish I knew before becoming a family nurse practitioner. But in this video, we'll be talking about the finance. We'll be talking about the pay, how much I got offered as a new grad family nurse practitioner. If you would like to know more about it, just continue watching. Alright, I graduated my doctorate in nursing practice in May of 2021. So when I graduated, COVID pay was still around, and I chose not to work as a family nurse practitioner at the time. So instead of applying for FNP jobs, I was actually actively looking for registered nurse jobs, contract nurse, things like that. The pay was actually crazy. I did that, and then in December of 2021, that is when I decided to actually pass my board as a family nurse practitioner, because if you remember, they started to cut off all the COVID pay and all the bonuses. We were kind of back to normal, but not really. So I was like, okay, let's prepare myself and get ready to start applying for family nurse practitioner jobs, thinking that will actually pay me more than what I was making as a registered nurse at the time, working bedside. I passed my board in December 2021, then I started applying. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything for 4 months. If you didn't watch my last video, I talk about it. I talk about how hard it really is for family nurse practitioner to secure the first job. Like, it was very hard, and many of my friends struggle to secure the first job. So if you haven't watched my last video, I would just encourage you, after you're done with this one, to also watch that one, because you also talk about why I regret being a nurse practitioner. Alright, so anyway, it took me 5 months to secure my first NP job. That brings us to May of 2022. That offer, I'm not even gonna lie, I got offered $35 an hour as a family nurse practitioner with a doctorate degree to go assess people. Let me look if I have more details about that job. So that job was actually a community job, working with the healthcare department and like taking blood pressure, diagnosing the local community. But $35 straight up insulting. Of course, I didn't accept the job. At the time, I resigned another contract with my hospital. Then I was still working bedside as a registered nurse a year after I graduated with my doctorate degree as a family nurse practitioner, because I couldn't find a job that would pay me what I deserve. So to put it in perspective, $35 an hour is $67,000 a year. $67,000 a year to work as a family nurse practitioner. In 2023, to get a job offer for $35 an hour, I was disappointed. So what I decided to do, of course, was to go back to the hospital. As I was working there, I was still looking for jobs that would come. I would apply. But also in the time, most NPs were leaving the clinic to come work at the bedside because the bedside were paying more, way more. Pretty much, I started applying in January of 2022, and I got a job offer in October of 2022. Pretty much 10 months after I got a job offer. That job was way better than the first one because that was a 6-figures job. It was acceptable. It was I'll just give you a range. It was low 100,000. Although for me it was still not enough, but it was acceptable. So that pay can mean a lot for some people and also can mean nothing for other people that are used to make big money. But it is important for me to just share. Credentialing took about 2 months, and I properly started in December that family nurse practitioner job. So here's the truth about how much I get paid, about how much you can expect to get paid as a family nurse practitioner. So is it worth it to become a family nurse practitioner in 2024? It depends. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it just because you want to get off of bedside nursing, but do it because you have a passion of providing care to patients. You want to be a great provider, providing the best quality care to the patient. You want to figure out the treatment plan for your patient. So do not do it for the money. As a new grad family nurse practitioner, expect to get low 100,000 as your first salary. So do not expect your base salary to be over 150,000 even after years of experience. And I actually found an article that clearly says as you gain more experience as an NP, your salary could increase as well. Well, according to the ANP, practitioner between 0 to 5 years of experience reported the median base salary of 104,000. Those with 6 to 10 years of experience earn 110,000 a year. 6 to 10. I was even large. I was generous. This article from the ANP says you now make over 110,000 a year, even after 10 years of experience as a family nurse practitioner. What does that tell you? And they said NPs with more than 20 years of experience earn even more, reporting an average salary of 120,000 a year. One thing I want to point out that it is important for you to bargain your pay. So I will encourage you not to take the first offer and bargain your PTO. Ask for more. Don't just take your first job offer and show that you're so desperate, because especially right now in 2024, I believe the market is a little bit different. I see more people even on social media becoming a family nurse practitioner and securing jobs right away. I'm assuming there's a change in the market right now for advanced provider, but I just want to share it with you and put it out there for anybody wondering about a new grad FNP pay. That's why I make this type of video. There's no gatekeeping here. Once again, I like to share what I know so that you don't make the same mistake as I did. I shared in my previous video. If you haven't watched it, I will very encourage you to go watch it, that primary care setting tends to pay the least when it comes to working as a family nurse practitioner. So just keep it in mind. So I really hope that this video open your eyes about the family nurse practitioner pay and also what to expect as a new grad family nurse practitioner. working in a primary care clinic. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We are a growing community. I cannot believe how big we have grown. If you haven't subscribed, I will invite you to be part of this community. Really, I share everything I know. I'm a nurse educator. I share everything I know for you to not make the same mistake as I did. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. 'Cause I don't want the simple life.